You're not on social media. You seem to have this desire to keep some things for yourself, but then you can also be very political and really stick yourself out there.
Sometimes, yeah.
How much of a balanced struggle is that?
It's a struggle. I try to do it when I think I have a responsibility to, quite honestly. My father always told me to, challenge people with more power than you and protect people with less power, and that's your job, and that's the most important thing you can do. I believe in that. I teach our kids that. One of the things you understand is you can't take on every fight, or it just loses all of its power. You have to pick things. I worked on trying to help solve some of the problems in Darfur in the early 2000s. Failed. We tried. I went there 8 or 9 times, but overall failed. You fail more often than you succeed.
Why was Darfur that thing?
Because no one could get in. I just finished doing like an Oscar campaign for Good Night and Good Luck. So we were everywhere, kissing babies. It's really like running for politics, How you doing? How's it going? How you doing? And I couldn't get cameras off of me. And I was reading Nicholas Kristof's articles in the New York Times, and they couldn't get a camera in there, and there's hundreds of thousands of people being killed. I stupidly thought making it louder would make the difference. I thought this idea of never again, this idea that if we knew about it, we'd do something. And the truth is that's not necessarily the case. And that was a surprise for me. But it doesn't mean you don't keep trying. It doesn't mean you keep, we still work there. We're still involved.